way of the Lord is the only way.
Mina. It's a Holy Week.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking. Say, mix na safari. Let me stick to the Holy Week at least for now.
And only month. Ya Ramadhan. Mheshimiwa anajua sana meantu bakiwa wengine Waislamu.
Na ukaulizwa maoni ukasema safari rally iweko hiyo weekend. You're not going, brother. Karibu sana mtegeri wa Wero TV, tune live kuma Kamemeka Wero FM 96.4. Tuna Mheshimiwa Caleb Mutethia, MCA wa Municipality Ward, na noe chair wa Finance Committee. Karibu sana Mwesh, it's been a minute.
Asante sana, inkuigwa ndi very honored. Kwethwa ndigi gikaro kenaro rukiri. It's long, turona na gichunge na ogo. Tukarandi twaraniria na amiru. Ndame ana tabonte, tiba bunte tabona na more is available, especially for Welo TV na radio. Non to one, the discussion is encouraging na ni kuitana educative as well. And to be able to bend again to grab a kumenya imbie kuendelea, and you make sure that it happens.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. My first question, Moeshindonere, just the other day, I think on Thursday, no report ya finance, microfinance. The elephant in the room. Recommendations chia new kariate.
Mbere tuitaki mantujaja microfinance, mbere makuina a bigger elephant in the room known to Narua. As we speak, all doctors, na let's say the profession, ion go slow, na this is affecting us as a county and as a people. Na today I stand with them 100%. Nontoneana beto, nyabongo iba ko deserve badikirwe, and it is humble cry, na humble prayer that all the stakeholders, even the assembly included, Naoni and all leaders, tugache sorit ki the discussion irayo. We need to give the doctors are here na tumedina ya wimbi. One of the issues ni terms tiaoche employment, and we would just accept that antuba inaobe na rate like any other person, their plate also should be hand. They sacrifice a lot for us. To treat, and if at all these people are doing that, then I think they are the one people who should be listened to na the county, because health is a devolved function. Either kodikera daktari, because a time has come for that. Now let them not make any promise irabate meet, because I feel gichonge na karimi the neratu ino the imero na Kenya you could make promises out of emotions, na promises that to make there is no one who will follow them up. Okay, they didn't I promise 20 braba and 20 kuma there COVID. Where bukaandikwa after the contract, miaka that edira, there is no one who has been following to see what did we say with these people, because they are not manned. Whatever kremira bena cho ingenuine na rigid ababati badikiro.
But mheshimiwa, you know kile issue ya madaktari still not to kuwa mato ambidi nyo. You know at some point kinyabo nibawati kwetho bare a bit reasonable. Of course inkiario tika kwendunku ate bakadikirwa. But SRC the other day ni batumiri batuira the way we are living beyond our means. Thirikari ni kurea michara way beyond bureba tiri kwithiro ikiria kuringana act ya PFM. No, to actually it's about 45%. Yambecha niwe takiri michara should be 35%, so we are way overboard na 10%. Again mantu ya madaktari yara maingi is not about counties, so yara maingi it's about national government. Nontu baraba ingi ba gomete niba chibitari ya national referrals. So at some point we might not really include county governments.
What I'm saying, whether way you look at it, kogoma kogo te affected the national. Kogoma kogo affected the county. Now the second thing gichunge, and I stand educated norombiraka insight pa, but at the same time, the moment these people baejana promises, ibeje kwena wage bill, ibeje kwena all this, and that's my argument. You don't promise what you don't have.
Sign CBA.
Be sign naiba sign anirite, and that's my issue. You don't sign gento na mto tunandoa kinyara wambiwa garuka, because they were not coerced. go sign the agreement ijaona ndivyo mpandika municipality na ningi kinya na mbere mbithirio na kumi mpambi ko bombrem na unini ko bwire kwenda na we've signed a contract so it is important when you sign and you let us have leadership ilega stand nore kuga and that's where we get, because we have a generation ya youth they call our leaders making promises they don't honor their promises and we are making these promises 80% to young generation because daktari bara bengi young what the ingenuity ya government to its people it doesn't go well with our generation to going forward okay the area rojo gichongo tenda daktari tuna Kenya and the reason I'm saying this is because I'm so much in it I've seen what has been happening for a few years daktari bakiuma Kenya bagete in these other countries kwa now let me ask you wataka county jawanjia they've honored what they are sent buga wajia buga batiko mete there are some countries whereby their doctors are not on go-slow. So let us ask, what exactly has these countries done? Don't take this away from the county. It will boil down into Urene. That's where you start. But it's international. No general. The other day to rekite moja now. Moja akua enjalene chianto in sense that gutena mtu kumote kila kia. It is not a national issue. It is a county issue. And I'm saying this, Nanduga, the day we go and Nanduga, let us not have any Rinda isolating himself from this conversation. From the MCA to the governor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, drawn somewhere, medical officers, Bamiri Baiki petition, I think it was the assembly.
To the assembly, yes.
Yeah, the county headquarters. Yeah. But Mushimua, where do we draw the line? Of course, nitukwenda ntu bandikwa na bandikwa michare meya na still nitukwenda tutiarirwa mbecha chia development kenda mbecha chia they take it current and then to na very bloated wage bill. So where do we draw the line? Tukwenda na betu bandikwa bedro bandikwa michare meya na still nitukwenda tutiarirwa mbecha chia maendeleo.
Where we draw the line is where we messed so that now going forward we don't keep messing as a county. Better we keep our priorities light. To show you what do we want. What is our priority? Priority mbere is our health. Kumbere tuidwana so many other issues to kwariria na itewo tutethia. Let us get it right where priorities matter most. Nara priority yetu ku matter most gichunge we take it by its own. Nyadra nande kugatatu to kwira utuizi nande me one thing I support the government a lot when it came to taxing us and I'm sorry to say it because I know for any government to work we must be taxed. That's one priority to get it right as a country. So it should come again to us getting it right. Also now to the issue of employment and the like. That we more than 400 300 workers within the county who are not doing anything. We need a leader who will come tiko venga ori ogwimbi uthithia gichunga thiringa rwitithia tutina ngari gana chendereba
twambire kuona redeployments
maybe I don't know ogwo kuga ura kino ntrogo
tutote pa
I'm just telling you we need some level of leadership no tunandero tonya ke leadership over the helm of everything is under you so from where I sit I give it again to the county na nkiuka county ndego esorate assembly na ndikuka ni executive aki
but Mheshimiwa we do not expect mtokea ya ambere kubuta kinyanto bande ki permanent and pensionable wo wembandika no menyato tena ngare yana so woni I got a job
what I'm saying gichonge now let me come clean na murungu ande kiriguja clean on to the politicians baraka kuja clean we need to stop employments within the county governments.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
One to ribangana twinabo because what the mistake is ono kuambira twinabo tent wage bill
yeah ontumiro to
me I'm the chair finance I understand bihondo to kuga niro tujite kiro rero finance uraku karimero we are still employing antoba koegera lakini twinandereba magana tukaba igana batina ngari cha gwitithia what should happen indera babala babati ko ro gwengo ge ko gwita now umakio ndereba ija kwina opportunity ina ngugi
kwegera.
inya kwegera. Let us have them bakiegera. You move today Gichunge, you go to a country like America, kwegera na ndereba, they are taken the same. They get the same wage. They get home the same salary. So ora that to batiko dida to stop most of what we're doing and get our priorities right.
Yet mheshimiwa you know kwiro thirikari yabwithire
redeployment, yes.
Yeah,
chia tonyo siasa mono
chia kumwe siasa sana. Mtoro wetawa sana ni Dr. Dionisio Dionisio Thirikari alitoro kuma director aendwa Kaguru yaretere siasa inene sana. It is because and it is because maybe executive nionere kuina need ya mtoyo edroare are Kaguru na are somebody else can take over these redeployments inacho ikareta siasa. So
rungamira nkwire
yes
ugo windaktari okuthinja ntumitwe tugite guthinja ntumitwe na niongugire othomerete na I'm saying it ndindo ga deployment be nkomea nini ngakwira atankuga utumbi gwita daktari othomerete this profession is so productive no tungi ukareo because what happened with what you're telling me kau ntoi aitwanto somebody aiterwege nini are director aikua admin wa agriculture de uro otonera ko muri place even is not qualified. I'm not saying that ndikuga tu na ko demote to inika merit cheto my sister. What I'm saying it is what value are we getting from a driver who is not working? That's what I'm just asking. What value are we getting from maybe another person who is just seated doing nothing? And yet we have a law iya itina mtogwi tuina messenger iya ukuandikwa tuina those are the things irankuga
very well. Now we ndini watu ejirite kirero arwe turantukwe arwe no tumashimwa donero kiwa microfinance ni kure michara ya 80,000.
Yes.
How did we even get there?
That's where we got
department mo area mocharon
80 million.
80 million I mean.
That's the budget.
80 million.
80 million. Na ki propose ere ejire kuria ndincho kana mpambiri rirwe we earned a committee didetwe eku investigate microfinance. Kiendelea report itwa the way forward what we feel should be done about microfinance. Na ya task force ire tre karande netegerere all the options netegera inatudukitini inatudidithia bwega na one of the areas ire tegerere ona mimbi to misread the point atwa open branches the entire county chia microfinance twaandikana ki microfinance miss the point ire intended to kio mea ndijini kitwa advanced branches nyingi mono at the end of the day na outcome yetu itiukarieni tutukuwa na so much of what we are investing in na ndo baba andiki microfinance it is not value for any money very apo kana ande what should happen one not to the microfinance two no to the ndurando gakaire barabe ki microfinance baandiki ku
ni permanent and pensionable
na nundo go kaire adre gwitwa ke babs of in other ministries ida chenda service yao or still be employed because it is not a must, it is not cut on stone no mokabata bagai tango ki microfinance na bojada to boga we can have a different fund a creatiwa we do away with the microfinance. So as a committee we are still weighing on that option, the three options. Adri could disband, Adri could absorb the workers, na bojada to Adri could create another fund either instead of microfinance. Yes.
And you know, Martin Thirikari tidithagia profit. Ndegitwe governor sometimes back akiuga mantuja profit making. As I understand Thirikari nini kesi tita biashara na ntobayo na where do we draw the line mheshimiwa?
That's where now it gets a little bit turned kolana microfinance in Meru County. Because if you're not making profit, then what are you making? Why do you have the microfinance in the first place if at all?
Microfinance ine wokiria ayuthi na biashara
Na
baraba kwenda
ikundi
na ikundi bya ekuru. You know, as a government ngoya thirikari mheshimiwa ni wokiri ikundi onto yaba anto babethi baraba kwenda kuromba kaloni kana tubeche to kwambia biashara waanze biashara. It's not a matter of making profit. Kuna circles enough mero.
And that's why you're getting it wrong again. Non to the microfinance done by politicians will never give you loan. How will you get back your money in terms of loan?
Kiro toke microfinance ikiambiru thirikari ya munya kiarimbi.
It was very workable during the Munya time. Non to the structures were on point. But when now the next government it trained but niambiri could kuinika the standards. Na gintu kingi mtoro rungamite kagita kamnya I think was a bit knowledgeable na nari na vision embiongo kuendeka. But from there niambiri ko lose the vision eo na aga nini ankwere gichunge. What has killed microfinance emiru 100% politics.
Political interference.
I
agree with you.
Nonto one, okethiria Caleb ria wa ngiri ke ikundi nkwe wa milioni mo municipality. Nkwe wa ikundi 10. Yo wa ngiri gana. The kind of message I take to those groups, ngeta mbere bukare ambeche iko. Ichethirikari. Nkadithia rieto yakwa at the expense
a
microfinance. Nya muntu ratu kuikite ogwiti mebe na muntu ogwiti marando eta ulo wena sakayo wao wena sakayo wao la wita gwitia bila bieta marando sakayo wawe jaki antu kubetia marando bamumaira kibanga
bamwira twerero tuchokia
wona tombi kuga tuchokie na MCA kanga bano gira twachokia at the end of the day betiri kedwa chi chakura in fact, and that's why I pitied the people working under this microfinance. Not they are working under a very tight environment. It created to the same people baraba kwendo meinga bakaleb na karebangi. So I do feel without genuinity, if at all you want to get it right, the microfinance is a noble idea, but we need to take politics out of it. Either way are independent. Very independent.
Ido mheshimiwa bese hiki nyato are yako nankiranto some 750 million
nikura somewhere
itakuomba kwa accounted for. So mwananchi nayo kirie ta uratubuli toake akachukua akaanza kabiashara kake, so why not
kaguga na ndio kwenye microfinance so yingi kore nyachi ingi chire kana to kuga gicho
well ite kura pase no to ni kuona kana ichi anenkero mtu but anyway, away from that, so now,
the way forward for the microfinance,
recommended babu ya committee of finance.
Twin sitting, na the way forward will be known by this, by then keja embere, kena to give away forward to as a committee. But I can tell you we are taking views. Nonto ito kwenda inyamu wananchi wangu through a part and parcel away forward yetu.
Going a microfinance, is it an option?
It's part of the option, but I think it's not the best option. Yes.
So
and that's why I'm here today. Nyabubu mpa option chienu. You know, I don't have the monopoly of ideas.
But mheshimiwa, our options do not count na views here do not count. But we just want to ask. They will not count at all. Mheshimiwa.
Mdono. Na lale bwana unitamenya. Lato ina funjo ruki bwana.
You know mwenda nani
akukadabula an option erego dikiro yagoro ka what happened.
They just do not count because batwe itakuwa batu ya wero diwa as media persons. Only as a media person my views do not count anywhere. Why? Whatsoever. And because they don't. They should not be counting anywhere.
Oh, okay.
You know, mheshimiwa kiuri kirankwenda kuri mbere matwari interviews ni ati I don't know whether you are aware microfinance the last time you allocated okay budget in 2019 mato anto baba bedre to bageta bagetia mbecha na no chupo otumira you get hao watu wako kwa budget mbecha ile bakuthurania no chupo otumira yetu kuna staff and staff baiba kuri wako na insurance kuna chayo there's a lot.
They are suffering.
So maybe at some point no Thirikari hizi tukugita bure no tumre microfinance suffer in such a way that mato don't expect unite kwa budget na inkodhurani ya mbecha ngara we cannot operate in a vacuum.
I think the political goodwill is not there. There's so much that is happening with that microfinance. The political goodwill
Nikora
bro. And we need to stand and be content. Nababu we content already. And I want to tell you, Martin, today that you people, you count a lot.
Then close it down.
You count a lot to what is happening in this county, and you matter a lot at the same time. And we're going to listen to every view, whether in the silence, even what you've seen, it's a view by itself. And I will end this by saying that we will make a judgment that will be there to be seen by generations.
Then
and noble nini.
Okay, ya kwithirwa antu baraba kunenkirwa mbeche iba ti uchokia na county ni kubwa yaka iku lose a lot kire kigina kiayo kwithirwa ati mbeche ri kunenkanirwa ni microfinance iji iti uchokwa na michara ni kuriwa. Then the only option iria kienda kwebia Caleb na Caleb yungi batumira mbeche che thirikari uchioka kisiasa. Let us just close down this thing na tolo ni kwa arena microfinance
to redeploy staff.
Urankoria, is it a noble idea to have a microfinance?
It is.
Now let us not judge it the way you want to judge it. We give time until we rectify. Adama cause politicians. Politicians will not be there forever. We might kill a noble thing that can serve the people in generations because of Caleb, who will be there for a short time. We do things the right way and we get them the right way.
Mshimoka tumekiri mantu ya microfinance. Ndrole la siya itawata physical strategy paper ya 2024 which kinyawe kulai squarely kiri kabete yoku na some of the issues irasi ya related kiri physical strategy paper ni uoti bomeru I think mwaka yoyo kuthira yo 2023-2024 babati kudhurani babangete kudhurani I think 550 million.
Yes.
We buri way below kile kudhurani otibu by around 200 million.
Yes.
Na bonende committee ya budget na obarua what we want to plan for ni 400 million. Non to mwaka yote rodhurani 350, the other year bodhurani 350. So katu target 400 instead ya 600 dira county government kwenda ku target. You know, burato era watureana na kinyodha ino basubo wa it's a cliche lakini idara yetu mirobo nene sana atri aim for the sun. Kendore mo kinila rioa you land it. Yeah. So why are we aiming at 400 and to 600? Did that take a lot of effort? Actually, executive barua atiri ni tuikite mitaratara yotiera ati ni tukudhurani oti kuruki by making sure ni tukuikira mbechi ichi on the electronic.
Mwanyaji wa kuima the sun in terms of vision na mwanyaji wa kuima the sun in terms of budgeting ijeguru nandi. Nontuombi ku budget dai gichungyo ko gorendo otumira ngiriye gana ende mkojo wa kuingiriye moinyo. So everything else that
living beyond your means.
Every being beyond the budget 99,000 iro budgetera aiming at the moon, the sun bigagutondia kimarando. You could go through beauty castles in the hair and you never achieve what you've achieved.
Called hope.
Yes.
Can I hope is not a strategy?
I hope it's not.
When it comes to budgeting, it is factual. The reason why Meru again to talk with a lot of pending bills in a Marando, Mengijanto, to budget 550 million, package of 300 million. At the end of the day, we have a deficit of 250 million. Irando tutinaro na tutumborea. So ule budget ikuga na ingwetekaniria for the first time the chairman budget is doing a very noble job. Aba kuga atiri that to chekera could live beyond our means for a long time. It is now time for people to live in reality. That Meru County cannot correct beyond 400 million. Na Meru Ombo correct more than $1 billion. I don't know
Laikipia is doing the same. Laikipia Murume Barodurani $1 billion the other day.
And there is a reason why Laikipia Godurani $1 billion. Because all system in Laikipia are in agreement and not even automation no bo automate nya metire nega ya gwego tiko bodi ya automation yenu when departments are not in alignment and they are not in course to talk no to angu rege chonge since this government has come into place have you ever seen any meeting executive with the stakeholders barabara ya taxi
inene kiza ndo na biashara beteta town I think
you see I'm in town I'm the only person na inyanto ba town na iba biashara barane ne I've had more than 3 meetings with all these people to akarande to karia to adhikanira but they don't seek another here maybe you don't have that here
yeah executive
it doesn't give that here non toran kodogania the executive should have series of meetings with the stakeholders braba korea tax with professionals so that at the end of the day to me aware we are taking this county chamber of commerce we have the best people you know Meru County is the 5th in this country in terms of battery security it's the 5th developed county in Kenya but ukejo gedhiria the kind of system siratu inacho they are pulling us back in sense that nandetha tutio mashinani but we need to get it right from mashinani we get it right on the round table because on the round table that's where things happen
but you see kuringana na governor Kawira na atiri beche yimo shimwana iri kurira icho ndo ne bianto anto akarimi area woti kire thirikari akanenkira muitithio ro woti bakaelewano we hapa chini ya maji bakaelewano bongwa wewe hautakuja kufungiwa duka yako letaka so karea either nusu kana kuota ya mbechi ro bati kwithro kire ya woti kendo ni kuna license buka watanira kithura ni parking anto rea unenkiro receipt ukarea buka watanira na muitithio ro woti so this is what executive bakuatire boka buntu bo bakikisha ati mantu yonde thai ni electronic ni automated where am better na thimo ieta kire account ya thirikari I think 412 or something so bibi on the parking says better cia thoko better cia license rents and rates chionde chiri wakire 412 so bari watire because of this we are aiming at 600 million.
Let me ask you a question, and a very simple one. Uningeta ngapa kingale na arua na tukugite tori ya chiringi gana. Mtura uragia ngamunenka chiringi 50. Ina system yokumani ya 50 kwa. No raw in ground ine no kamenya thindi tekantirite. What I'm telling you gechonga and I'm saying it with a very round voice. If at all people listen nanduga nte kwande kwa psychophanto I will be telling the truth out of the truth. The executive should sit down with the stakeholders, Bamiro. Let people understand the reason why they should be paying for cess. Nalem Pambiria is saying that I'm happy that the national government nilaturia tax and now we know the importance of paying tax. We've seen things changing. The same thing should happen with the county government. We need to see the governor at the helm because no longer made the Meru County at the helm of making people realize the importance of Meru people paying taxes. Stakeholders, again, should be involved, and we need a round table around it. Yes.
So, Mheshimiwa, Beratri, where did you nina ato awirire because ndrola sinkona Thirikari mwaka yua I think 2018-2019 financial year 2018-19 Meru ni odhuranirie oti bo 508 I think that is the highest Meru odhurania from there you odhurania another 500 nina ato akinjire mwaka twena ma to 350
woga mwaka jweko
2018-19
now let me tell you the reason the current iratogwita the current nini ya Korea mbecha ni 2019-18 Finance Act. Good. Asante. Finance Act irato tumira dhai ne 2019. And the reason why they were able to collect na ukiukia dianda kwera they were able to call people around it until 2019-2018 irago introduce kule ambio even chiningi 50 cha parking. Witakiyo archives. That's when it was introduced. And these other things. And people tended to appreciate the change. na inatha change yambite ku antu bakinyirwa nio they appreciated anko gichunge what Meru County needs to do kenda twina tugonkaira ugoti bwetu they need to widen the net yeah yo kudhurani ugoti it kedhura inya ina mbeti nyingi even they can lower the current one ngwata the revisiri kule wanduka for example ukethira Meru County narua mturoko ndi kwambiria nduka November atenda ikurugura nduka agetera monkara financial year kathira nonto we've not done any system ura muntu ejira January akare ambeti nganona ejira towards the end of the year akare ambeti rigwitanira na kagita geko na ndi muntu akarunga mauge unte ambiria ngugi nonto ombe tira nkuruwa meri iri tigere mpinga mwaka no chonkale ya mwaka jwathi so ukethiria thirikari enu itikarona mbeti nyingana antu bagatura betaniri
kana maybe mtora akaruora tu atukuinga ona
antu bakanjwa kainga ati comfortable but if at all we could make the payment mbeti chidwa chiegento ke reasonable ke accessible na ke achievable I think people will be willing to pay onarua DMCO kethiria antu baba koroga kionu bana biashara bena nduka itukare butwaririria mantu ja taxi twaririe mantu ja but I can't talk as Kareb nuntu already nini atutumira na 2019
Mheshimiwa you are the boss wa mantu ya finance deta mantu yo bungene you know buwe atire buwe mwaka mtu area license yengirie 15 how can we divide this one kutuikia ate mtu kinyaru nduka Merieli akarea owoti bwa Merieli Mheshimiwa niwe chairman wa committee ya finance why don't we have a finance act ya 2024
the finance act na rikire kumburia that's why we toko na ndina ndo kumburia kira gikiaga finance act ituma assembly finance act yuma ki executive na to committee kumonda atarirwe ntukuranda atarirwe I've been asking for this one na uomburia mantu je uombira ja kule license itumbi kudwa just a bill kule license ibati kudwa igintu kiankand ge finance act nuntu ne gutumira kule yai kuri yogoti nandi uni mwanka thai tukwerencha na turetura finance act kenda tumi adopt and the executive again ite willing nandirongo kuri naindi ugoti bokauma
what does this executive provide okay akwithwa Mheshimiwa
kinya statement
okay statement chetu itena kanirwa finance act uteyo supplementary budget utire what does this executive produce
what I'm saying there shouldn't be a conversation around it and a serious conversation whereby even the executive now knows meanu je dinera tu inyo gichunge na idine nene that everything era tuga gi TV ejuko weka kairi politics no minyala tu tungo tu ina pain e Meru County ndo Meru County te mtomwe te Caleb te it is our county na tubati ko that we very ready to make sure that decision ya to make Meru County decision che sound negotiate mu Meru finance act is the way to go one in terms of revenue kuina gintu gitu nominal law kila kiriagia mantu around rates and everything else for example ukethiria miundera itimao na Mheshimiwa Kombore
majority
Kombore na majority babati kuigwe ukethiria muchunku aditam billions from those lands nongwata gichunge lakini area chiringi 150 chiringi 50 k 1 acre my friend it's a joke and a serious joke then there is someone who is eating on this one
and that is why Mheshimiwa tubati kwenda tuena finance act
ti finance act
yesterday
tunaenda finance act na tukwenda nominal law ekuri ya land rates riwe jawithirie mukario municipality wina 8th eri wambuga ngiria ku 20 ki notibia gwitagi kamdageko
ni munda yo woka nyumba yako
ni mndo woka nyumba yako gutura now ukethiria ura wina ala timao intobia wali mabika ndege na birungio they are not beneficial to us kila turingiona kibo kya maana imbecha tu bari in terms of productivity a land tu na nominal yoro tu committee to anoga I can show letters.
So your hands are tied.
Our hands are clean and tied at the same time.
Let me tell you, Mheshimiwa, kangu bura umba kwa ethia. What you can do, ethia bura wethirire ari ingi, go sit with the governor.
Yes.
Boite Bukarendi na governor, chairman wa finance committee, na MCA wa municipality in that capacity, Mheshimiwa mwiratire itwete mzuri. What we need ni tubati kwethwa twina finance act na nominal law wokuwira na ni tubati kwethwa turina mutaratara yo witio.
I think the
governor like you did last time, Mheshimiwa, but because governor arare anything that I karaya ka akomyukere siasa.
No, you see,
which is
anyway. You see, the problem is not with the governor. Governor na delegate responsibility yawe intobibithithwa ni kuri ankware andikuga governor no ferete in departments chawi ferete in terms of kodithia 1 2 3 4 5.
Go sit with them.
We've sat and maybe anyway to bring it now to the table. We are discussing on bringing the finance bill. Na maybe Adrayoma, the new finance nini urawi kuna chief officer. We are working very closely. No kone chat ya nkibera and we are ready to have a conversation around the Finance Act na nominal and maybe tuamiona. But I was saying the reason why tuina that challenge ya last financial year yogyure gangu choka ya ni kitu idiri tukombi go correct revenue to that level and I want to give the frustrations around it yes.
Okay.
So how soon is this one expected nonto Mheshimiwa katwetete hukumakiri final quarter ya mwaka wa Thirikari wa 2023-2024 katwetete hukumakiri final quarter mantu ya karikari so far kutena finance bill yere ya 2019 so when do we expect it?
By the end of this week baga ya goda batra kadithia the committee ya kwa karande kwa riria issue eu by Monday next week nkari ngathimu nyamugeni roke etho yankawiri na to akiyange ta kwa ria ngabana na ndito mwire na ndito to kindwa. I'll talk to you next week Monday. I'll give a report about the same.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
There's a question here on MTF in your ward. Kwe wira thithia
MTF what it has done kedithite the opening na inkwenda kariba miru bamenya because this one oninka era antoma. One thing about MTF, grading 1 kilometer doesn't take more than 300,000 grading aki. So kim MTF ya kwa neri congrade neri ko open neri ko didia lock filling neri ko ikira malam neri ko kakarabat neri ko ka tundra ya tumwe. But what it has done is opening na grading. So we've not spent more than 300,000 for the MTF. And we have 6 million for the same. So very soon MTF will be sichira chiawala. Para kwa menya tu municipality bageto jinga ndo na tu tendi ku kinyanga ndaka tu nenkani tembecha.
Bate wekira maram tu.
Bate kita malam na bate there is nothing that they've done. With MTF I can tell you nothing has happened. Yes.
That is okay. Kwena barabara ile chinare mewasi barekaira nyamoere. Another question has come up. Martin mewasi baradhi is it sewerage or something?
Yes.
Kwena mapaipu jara barekaira ja manene ma. I don't know whether you are aware barabara uchi atigiro ikario munda.
Mewasi batudu kirenjira.
Chionde.
Batu kenja turadidi te chiadongo mono. Chiadongo mono baratu ikire ntaka chionde nande we are zero again. But I'm happy that kwinjira tura negotiate na Mheshimiwa Lahim twina njira jeje Baptist ne wikirwa rami twina njira Cock and Queen kwina makarumathi ne wikirwa rami twina njira ya Sitam ne wikirwa rami so much that our loans are banned there's something that is happening.
Okay.
Yes.
So iwi ni barabara chia ni siaguka na chia Rahim
iwi chia kwa na Rahim na to kombita gichi
ankore kende siaguka na chia Rahim
me irare njira cha municipality chia county
government Rahim offer kwa
nwena ndi Rahim through Rahim na Caleb wa mikiro kende bwa twetha twetikanira tuchikire rami na ndi rami gwikirwa
so ndiri atire ni tonto national government wa Thirikari I mean barabara cha county.
What happens kwe upgrading njira re kinyabu kanenkane ya national government na that njira cha ko chira riko kinya a level whereby we feel ikadhidwa abo you prove approve njira kathi thwege kirarami is congestion ka ya serve a better purpose njira age kukwatithania bypass na makutano
porugire minus yatigirira nusu
ari eje ingi
ingi bo atigirira nusu ikareo
ira me andi ne CDF iyo kuwa nkiugira ne national government ne kura kwina mwanya jwang barabara CDF ne national government yes so you kichunge uigwanda kwira those loans are very much negotiated for to be cheer upgradiwa and we shouldn't cause why they shouldn't be upgraded yes
kumto itwa time ikuthira Nelly Marangwa quick solution to hospitals first thank you mheshimiwa for choosing health first asante to Shadriana Arua thank you mheshimiwa for always thinking about what matters first like health and more. James Kimathi Arua morning Martin say hi to mheshimiwa Caleb ask him if they usually summon CECs why can they as assembly get the finance act how do they do oversight pusamoni CCs nitiontobote wetia finance active Kimathi akore Dennis Kithinja Rua hello Martin ask Caleb Mutethia Kibuko his plan towards fight against drug and substance abuse addiction in municipality ward we are losing a generation through addiction it's a very serious question and I need to answer that one first we've started kwe mudhaka wito Dennis Kithinji is doing a very awesome job na onu wito patinate na kwelia bio whereby we are intending to make sure that barabe addicted we support them with the retro that I have na apparently kuyana barato kulira rehabilitation ki facility one like nyewewe so that at least we don't just talk about it but we walk the talk to make sure barabe are affected kabe bena dineu bakuikanwa bojaire manto ko someone we mwera atake nini yeto ya assembly we even last week we under sitting with the CC na it is a process they only go invite no go summon but at the end of the day you can give timelines tia kucha kuthithia and you can keep we change we shift the chair ale okalindi ukomoga karara ndi tukatura that's where the challenges kwina fununu chia supplementary budget can it is not important
supplementary budget is advised by the executive ibapo igo kwina nindio but I can tell you this supplementary budget erego the executive they will be in for a shock nonto their spending has not been light one to anenkanire budget ya kugura ng'ombe bagura ng'ombe na bakankanata ndizimbe chiko bakira chonkanata so when we talk about supplementary budget it's not my problem
governor is a rich person maybe chakese kyoto you never know
you don't use your money to do government projects
thank you
I live a life of favor because I know who I am. Tell someone